Get ready because the future is now and it's moving at lightning speed. Welcome back to ChatGPT Insights, where we break down the most critical updates shaping our digital world. The pace of innovation is relentless, and staying ahead means knowing what's happening right now. Today, we've got a packed show that you absolutely cannot afford to miss. We're diving deep into how major tech players are beefing up AI security for businesses. Next, we're exploring the wild, new threats emerging from AI's darker side, uncovering some truly eye-opening new tactics that criminals are employing with advanced AI tools. Then, we're celebrating incredible programs that are building the future of healthcare, showcasing a remarkable initiative that's opening doors for countless students and making a real difference in communities. And finally, we're uncovering major shifts in how your favorite AI chatbots are learning and evolving, with significant changes that could impact how you interact with them. Stick around, because this is the information you need to dominate tomorrow, starting today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Cloudflare, AI's new security frontier. Cloudflare is making waves by becoming the first cloud access security broker to integrate with all three leading generative AI platforms: ChatGPT Enterprise, Anthropic's Claude, and Google Gemini. This groundbreaking move aims to significantly enhance enterprise AI security, offering businesses unprecedented visibility and control over how generative AI is used in the workplace. With a staggering 3 out of every 4 employees now utilizing generative AI for tasks ranging from content creation and data summarization to coding assistance, the need for robust security measures has never been more critical. Enterprises are grappling with protecting sensitive corporate data, preventing accidental leaks, and ensuring compliance with an ever-evolving regulatory landscape. Cloudflare's new integrations tackle this challenge head-on by enabling real-time, proactive controls without the need for complex setups. Matthew Prince, CEO and co-founder of Cloudflare, highlighted the company's commitment to bridging the gap between rapid AI innovation and safety. He stated, "Employees are always looking for an edge, ways to save time, spark creativity, or boost efficiency. Using generative AI tools gives them that edge. But there is often a missing link between rapid innovation and safety." Cloudflare has already introduced a number of safeguards to help businesses embrace AI. And now, we're the only company that has built integrations directly into all three of the most popular tools to raise the bar on enterprise AI security for the whole industry. These integrations allow Cloudflare's CASB to continuously scan these AI platforms, providing automated, real-time visibility and proactive alerts to safeguard sensitive data. This empowers security teams with greater confidence that company data remains compliant and protected, even as employees leverage the power of generative AI. The company's mission to build a better internet is underscored by these advancements, positioning Cloudflare as a key enabler for secure AI adoption across the business world. This is a massive step for AI safety in the enterprise. Now, let's talk about the darker side of AI and the new threats that are emerging. Anthropic uncovers vibe hacking and AI-powered cybercrime. Anthropic has released a stark warning about the escalating misuse of agentic AI, introducing the alarming concept of vibe hacking and detailing a range of other criminal activities weaponizing artificial intelligence. In a recent blog post, the company revealed how its own AI, Claude, has been exploited for extortion, ransomware deployment, and sophisticated data theft. While Anthropic has been proactive in developing defenses, the report underscores the persistent and ingenious ways threat actors are attempting to bypass security perimeters. By publishing this threat intelligence report, Anthropic is demonstrating transparency and aiming to build enterprise credibility, even as the examples of misuse are deeply concerning. The core issue highlighted is that agentic AI has significantly lowered the barrier to entry for cybercrime, with criminals now leveraging AI for tasks like user profiling, data analysis, identity theft, and the creation of false personas. One particularly brazen example is vibe hacking, where a cybercriminal used Claude code to automate the theft of personal data from 17 organizations. The hackers' modus operandi involved threatening to expose this stolen data, demanding ransoms of up to $500,000. Claude Code was also employed for credential harvesting and network penetration, showcasing its versatility in malicious hands. Furthermore, the report details a no-code ransomware as a service operation where Claude was used not only to develop, but also to market and distribute ransomware, complete with evasion capabilities. The report also points to sophisticated operations by Chinese and North Korean threat actors who have utilized Claude to enhance their attack campaigns. North Korea, for instance, has used the AI to distribute malware and facilitate fraudulent IT job recruitment schemes. A Chinese threat actor was identified as using Claude to target critical infrastructure in Vietnam. These revelations paint a grim picture of how rapidly AI capabilities are being adapted for illicit purposes, posing new and complex challenges for cybersecurity professionals worldwide. Anthropic's detailed case studies offer valuable insights into these evolving threats. These AI-driven threats are truly sophisticated and concerning. But on a more positive note, let's shift gears to a program making a real difference in healthcare education. Claude Moore Scholars, cultivating healthcare careers for 35,000+ students. What began as a simple idea sketched on a restaurant napkin in 2005 has blossomed into a transformative force in healthcare education. The Claude Moore Scholars Program, a cornerstone of the Claude Moore Foundation's mission, has now empowered approximately 35,000 students across 56 Virginia school divisions and 14 community colleges to embark on careers in the health and medical fields. This impactful initiative continues to expand, recently bolstered by the nonprofit Claude Moore Opportunities and the newly established J. Hamilton Lambert Endowed Fund. The foundation itself, established in 1991 by Sterling physician and real estate investor Dr. Claude Moore, was created with a clear vision: to ensure his estate benefited the community. He enlisted J. Hamilton Lambert, then Fairfax County's retired county executive, to spearhead the foundation's setup and operations, a role Lambert led for decades before his retirement earlier this year. Under his stewardship, the foundation saw its initial $17 million in assets grow to distribute over $100 million in grants to more than 345 organizations. The genesis of the Scholars Program is legendary, born from a lunch meeting involving Lambert, Loudoun County Public Schools Superintendent Edgar Hattrick, and Inova Health System CEO Knox Singleton. The concept was to target students who might not be on a traditional college path, equipping them with the skills and training needed to serve in the vital healthcare sector. This approach was designed to address critical healthcare staffing shortages while simultaneously imparting valuable life skills that would elevate outcomes for both the students and their families. Launched initially in Loudoun County Public Schools with a $25,000 grant, the program, guided by Shirley Basdar, then Director of Career and Technical Education, now Director of Programs for Claude Moore Opportunities, expanded beyond nursing to include training for technicians in medical labs, pharmacies, and imaging centers, roles identified as high-wage and high-demand. Dr. William A. Hazel, Jr., CEO of Claude Moore Opportunities, emphasized the program's core philosophy. They really wanted to figure out how to help young people get a start in life, and they realized that not everybody's going to go to college. The thought is, if we can get them into that first job with an organization that would take it from there in terms of cultivating them for education or further training. That was a win. The program's success in Loudoun County paved the way for statewide expansion, fulfilling Lambert's vision of broad impact. As Lambert noted, foresight into future workforce needs, particularly in healthcare due to an aging population, highlighted the growing demand for skilled professionals. The program's success is a testament to its adaptable model, with grant funding tailored to the specific needs of each community, supporting everything from teacher resources to essential equipment and consumable materials. The foundation remains committed to its goal of reaching every public school system in Virginia and sharing its model nationally, continuing the legacy of opportunity and community support. It's inspiring to see how focused initiatives can create such profound impact. But now, let's turn our attention to how AI itself is evolving and what it means for your data privacy. Anthropic's new data policy, training Claude with user data sparks privacy debate. Anthropic is implementing a significant shift in its consumer policies, announcing plans to train its AI chatbot Claude using user data. This update to the consumer terms and privacy policy introduces a new opt-in or opt-out mechanism for data usage. New users will be presented with this choice during sign-up, while existing users will receive a pop-up notification with a toggle labeled, "You can help improve Claude." Checking this box grants Anthropic permission to use conversations for model training, whereas unchecking it will prevent chats from being included. Users must make their selection by September 28, 2025, to continue accessing Claude. For those who wish to change their minds later, the option will be available within Claude settings under the privacy section. Anthropic states this policy change is intended to enhance Claude's capabilities and usefulness while simultaneously reinforcing safeguards against misuse, such as scams and disinformation. The updated terms apply to all consumer-facing plans, including Claude Free, Pro, and Max, but will not affect commercial contracts like Claude for Work or Claude for Education. A notable change in data retention is also introduced. Opted-in data will be retained for 5 years, while deleted conversations will not be used for training. Users who opt out will adhere to the current policy of 30-day data storage for security and abuse monitoring. Anthropic assures that sensitive information will be filtered or obfuscated using a combination of tools and automated processes before being used for training, and explicitly states that user data will not be sold to third parties. Until now, user conversations were not used for training Claude unless submitted as explicit feedback, marking a substantial strategic pivot as Anthropic competes in the fast-paced AI market. This move coincides with Anthropic facing legal challenges over copyright infringement. The company has reached a preliminary settlement with a group of U.S. authors who accused it of unlawfully using their copyrighted works for training. While settlement terms are confidential, analysts suggest this reflects Anthropic's strategy to resolve disputes quietly and avoid lengthy legal battles that could impede growth. The timing of both the settlement and the policy change suggests a dual approach, strengthening Claude with more comprehensive training data while proactively mitigating legal risks. The lawsuit, initially filed by authors Andrea Bartz, Charles Grieber, and Kirk Wallace Johnson, accused Anthropic of using their books without permission. Although a judge initially ruled Anthropic's use might be protected under fair use, the company's acquisition of many works through shadow libraries, like LibGen, opened the door to a copyright infringement trial. The potential liability, with statutory damages starting at $750 per title for millions of works, presented a significant financial risk. Legal experts believe the settlement, though confidential, could set a precedent for how AI companies handle copyright disputes in the evolving legal landscape, potentially influencing how other AI firms navigate similar challenges. This settlement and policy change signal a major moment for AI and copyright. That's all the news for today. And that's a wrap on today's Essential Tech Updates. We saw Cloudflare step up AI security for businesses, learned about the alarming rise of AI-powered cybercrime like vibe hacking, celebrated the Claude Moore Scholars program empowering future healthcare professionals, and explored Anthropic's new data policy for training Claude. Don't miss out on future insights. Smash that like button, subscribe to ChatGPT Insights, turn on notifications, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us on all social platforms for more.